I know spiritually that we're in a time of great awakening, but great awakening also is a time where we really deeply go into our shadow. And for anybody that is doing shadow work is not easy. You go through the trenches, and as I go through the trenches and try and manifest a new future for myself, after letting go of all the old stuff, the wounds, and still contending with the fact that certain shadows never go away, certain pain never goes away. I know deep in my heart of hearts that it's like that middle piece of this whole thing, the middle section of my life where I'm like, where do I go next? Having to sit still and be silent is the hardest part. Hence why I'm making this video, because it's just like watching the world fly by in front of me has been the hardest thing. And like, I know generationally we were told, like, do all these things, go to school, do all this, make all this money, satisfy this system that really doesn't give a shit about you. And then once you wake up to that, there's like a part of it where it almost feels like a punishment when you walk away from the system, because it's like walking away from an abusive relationship. You're so freaking used to that abuse that it's just like, well, what's next? So I'm here posting videos and content about astrology and things that I truly love to do, but it's like that middle piece where you're trying to find, like, who the fuck am I? That's the hardest part. And just knowing that right now we're in the middle of Gemini season. We just started Gemini season today, actually, and our Gemini season here is going to be asking us to really look at all this information that's coming in, moving so quickly, and trying to figure things out like it's a puzzle. And I'm just interested because this week in astrology is going to be so powerful, and at the same time there's almost like so much information flying around, moving around, that it's almost like, well, what do we do with all this information? What do we do with all of this stuff that we're being presented right now? And I really do feel like a lot of people are going to start asking a lot of questions about things that they've never asked questions about before. So if you want to hear more, find me at Trust Your Glitter podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Rumble.